Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video once again. We should have some pretty good action for you. Streaming live on Twitch, and we're going to make this video available also on YouTube, so make sure and hit us up on both sides or either side that suits you best if you can. We've got a lot of tokens to pull. We're running pretty good right now in the Red Shift event, holding into a top 5 spot. The Alliance is holding top 10 in clearance level 9 for our play, so it should be some pretty good rewards heading our way if we're able to keep that top end finish. And Raging Fire open today featuring main event Hulk, another 4-star versus event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've just barely gotten into it so far, and going to be pretty tough because ME Hulk has a whole lot of health and slows things down with his tile swap. So look forward to that. Let me know how it's going for you guys. We will get into some viewer request 4-star action in the Shield Simulator, so I'll take them. Whatever 4-star you guys choose, we got a couple choices already from some fans, and we'll get into that in a second, but I will have to pair them with a 5-star. But my rules are, the challenge is, we can't use a 5-star ability in the color that we use the bring along the 4-star with. Anyway, 2 of the colors for the 4 stars, we'll leave it to them. Alright, so let's go start things off in the story mode and the daily quest. Got a couple nodes we're going to take out here. That required character is Squirrel Girl, and she's going to be pretty good because one of the enemies is a Ultron Sentry, which creates a lot of enemies special tiles, and her purple is going to do pretty well for that. So let's go through, and we're going to play a couple of different 3-star teams that are kind of centralized around Squirrel Girl, and I think we're going to have a little bit of fun with the characters we choose. So let's go down. The first couple I thought of are, or that I used to play when I had 3 stars going quite a bit. Squirrel Girl's green is actually quite amazing, and her purple can hit hard in the right circumstances, but I probably won't play her yellow. It places good projectiles, but it ends your turn, and I'm not a huge fan of turn-ending abilities. So, let's bring along, like I always almost do, is Star-Lord. Now, he has the same color pattern ability set as Squirrel Girl in yellow, green, and purple, but we're only going to use his yellow, really, and that'll leave us with red, blue, and black, and I skipped past the red, blue, and black user, but we'll grab her right here in a second. And then we'll switch things out for the next battle after this, but Psylocke has exactly opposite colors of Squirrel Girl in red, blue, and black. Here we go. Oops, I accidentally brought in an AP boost from the PvP I was doing earlier today, so no problem. Let's take on the enemy Psylocke first. It's only these 3 enemies, so I think we're going to be fine. Let's try to get off our green ability from Squirrel Girl, starting out good with the match 4. Okay, so what do we want to do? Probably try our best to get Squirrel Girl's colors, but this blue drops red and then purple. That's pretty good. Lucky on the yellow up top. So the idea of bringing Star-Lord along is to, if we get yellow, then we can use that to build up a whole bunch of green. So maybe we'll go that route as well. It's nice having a team, what we call like a rainbow team, meaning whatever color you match builds up toward an active ability. Let's leave Psylocke right about there. Let's start hitting Daken. Maybe we'll take him down a little bit. I want to get that green match down below on the bottom left. Perfect. Okay. We've got Star-Lord's yellow ready to play already. The enemy team's strongest color is red, and that would change red tiles to charged green. I don't think we need to do it quite yet. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Berserker Rage is kind of an interesting team up that they used against us, so now we have more strike tiles on the board. Red that could turn to charged green tiles. Is now the time to do this? I think it probably is. Let's move over to this Ultron Sentry and something, yeah, that created a bunch of matchable green tiles. So let's take on the charged ones, because that'll get us a lot more AP. And now we'll match the green down there so that our green countdowns remain safe after we play them here next. So thing about Squirrel Girl that a lot of people don't realize, let's play Furry Friends. Don't forget to turn on the animations for this, it's pretty funny. Okay, creates countdown tiles on green. That part is everybody knows. But what you need to know is each Furry Friend countdown tile destroys a tile every turn. And what it doesn't really say in the description of the power is you actually earn the AP for every tile that's destroyed. And they do a little bit of damage, but when they tick down to 0, that's when they do the big damage. So let's watch our AP bar. It's going to jump quite a bit here every time they fire off. Let's hit this purple match. Now, watch our AP bar right here. Purple, black, and then we got a cascade match for the additional. Let's do this double move here. Might just about take Psylocke out. Now watch the AP bar again. What are we going to get? Maybe whatever tiles are destroyed, that's what we earn. A bunch of different colors. So it's a cool ability. It costs like 11 to play it, and you earn that much AP back and more. It's really pretty underrated in my opinion. This should just about end the match when they do damage for counting down right here. Furry Friends does a lot of damage actually for each countdown for a 3-star ability, and that's a win. It didn't even fire anything but Star-Lord's yellow plus her Furry Friends. Let's go on to the next match. Ineos is on the stream. This guy has epic MPQ live streams. If you haven't caught it yet, make sure you hit the link down below the main area in the video over to his stuff and follow. Man, this guy just entered 5-star land, and he had a lot of us on watching when he did it. It was awesome. I hope it's going well, man. I started a stream for a couple seconds and then had to end it, and then I started up again. That's why I may have given you a false notice there a little bit ago. But I actually purchased that Heroes for Hire special pack that has the covers for Main Event Hulk and Valkyrie and the other special stuff. So we'll get into that. That's why I actually had a stream that I started, and then the purchase kind of kicked me out. So I need to be aware of that for the next time. I did want to kind of show the purchase on the stream because it's a really cool run through the rewards that you get. It's presented really well. Let's go down to, I know what the team I'm going to bring here this time is, let's see, that's my lower end Colossus. I think what we're going to do is go get our higher end guys just to make sure this match doesn't take forever. And I also am going to bring along She-Hulk and Colossus. Not your first choice go-to teammates probably, but they're going to play pretty well with Squirrel Girl. So she's going to maintain or use her green and purple abilities. Colossus will be black and probably yellow, and She-Hulk will be for her blue and red. So that's a full rainbow team again. Let's take this boost off, and here we go. So in this time, I think what we should do is try to get our black AP built up quick for Colossus, because then we can do a fastball special. It's a really cool ability that sends one of your allies airborne, and then they get to fire off an ability for free. Depends on if you call it free or not. It's an expensive black ability to fire off in the first place, but it does damage when they land from being airborne, and then you get a random ability from the ally that you chose. Oh man, so Ineos is running with his brand new champion Jessica Jones. He's running America Chavez and X-Force Deadpool. Yeah, completely agree, because as your team takes damage, Deadpool's going to hit back with that countdown tile. That's great. And when you're playing a 5-star, you're pretty much going to be matched up against other 5-star teams, unavoidably. Let's see if we drop a blue down. Nope. Trying to get an extra move lined up over there, but I don't think we're going to get it in time. So who's got the countdown that's going to hit us? That one does. The one we're about to take out. She-Hulk can take it. Is that team damage? Flamethrower, team damage. Oh, that'll hit pretty hard. We should have been a little more careful with those countdowns. Getting excited with our friend in 5-star land here. I gotta watch the board too. So black is pretty much gonna be hard to match now, it looks like. Let's see, who's controlling this countdown? It's that same guy. We better try to take this one out. Sorry if that's in the way. We've got 6 red. I guess we can move over now, because as soon as we get this red match here, we can play She-Hulk's red ability. I wanted to wait on that until afterward, but She-Hulk, her power of attorney destroys the tiles at the bottom of the board, and a lot of times gets you some really good cascade action, and it does team damage. It'll take out the enemy that has the countdown down there, and hopefully more. Here we go. Maybe we'll get a bunch of matches here. It looks pretty random. Nope, just a little bit. Never know what you're going to get, but we did get enough black to fire off Colossus and his fastball special. So we'll go ahead and send Airborne. We'll send Squirrel Girl up, so we'll get one of her abilities for free. I really am looking forward to getting her green ability, the Squirrel's ability, for free. Maybe her purple, but I know what's going to happen. It'll be her yellow. Just watch. So let's go ahead and do this. The Colossus, the fastball special damage should take out this enemy up front here. Oh man, and we did get furry friends. That'll be enough to take out... It would have been enough to take out that enemy, but guess what? Deadpool did his job and jumped in front and took the damage away took the damage and created a life of the party countdown to absorb some health back. Good move, good move. We have a match 4 in blue that I don't want to do because it would destroy a couple of my squirrel tiles. So let's just do this. Keep them safe. So yep, once you champ your first 5-star, PvP changes so that you're going to be matched against other players that have a 5-star champion. Jessica Jones is certainly top tier, so I hope the teams you're getting matched against are pretty defeatable with her. So that's a good thing. But you can run into a situation where you're giving Jessica a lot of health packs compared to what you could get by with in 4-star land. But if you first tried it and you're still learning how to get her optimal efficiency and you made 900, man, that's great. You're doing awesome already. Before you know it, you'll have runs up above 1,000. So this enemy's about to get taken out. Let's go for, what do we have here? Double move, we do red that drops purple. Got enough purple to, oh wow, match 4. Took out the enemy, and how in the world does another Deadpool enter? I don't think we're going to get an answer to that. One more move and our 3 squirrels are going to count down and fire off. So let's hit this Deadpool with it. I think he's probably the most trouble so far. And what else can we do? I want to get this purple match, but that would make our greens extra vulnerable. So let's just get black and yellow. See what happens after the board shake of these countdowns. Should be able to take Deadpool out with a couple hits. There we go. Too bad Spider-Man moved in front when a new character enters. That means X-Force Deadpool is going to play his retaliation tiles just like Enios mentioned in the chat. That's a little bit tough. So those are going to hit us back for some damage. Let's see if we can hit... Let's see here. Let's hit him with our Nuts from Above. It does base damage plus extra damage for the enemy special tiles on the board. There's only 2 strikes out, but I think it's time to go ahead and play this. Yeah, knockout. Awesome. His countdowns are going to just disappear. That's super good. Alright, so we have settlement ready to play. This will steal and increase the value of a special tile from the enemy. One of those strikes will become ours. Tell you what, let's get this match over here first so it doesn't become susceptible. Take out Spider-Man in a couple turns. Of course, he's going to stun us, no problem. Alright, we can go ahead and play Settlement now. That'll steal that one strike tile, increase its strength. What Settlement's kind of cool, so it's steals 2 if there's 3 enemy specials, and 1 if there's 1 or 2 on the board. So make sure you play it at the right time so you get the max benefit if you can. So let's play Immovable Object from... Let's see, this is a good spot right there, so Colossus will be up front and absorb a lot of the damage. Should have done that before the stun happened. It would have hit him instead of Squirrel Girl, but I'll show you. We'll do purple match with She-Hulk, since Squirrel Girl is stunned, and she'll be in front for a second, but then Colossus will pull himself back up front to be the immovable object. Awesome. Okay, so we are just about ready to finish this. We'll get a green and yellow, and we'll see if we can have Squirrel Girl's green end the battle for us with just a little bit more match damage. That's it. We have that strike tile doing too much damage. Pretty good team, really. We've got a good fastball special out there for fun and a couple of She-Hulk abilities. Not that those two are the best characters, but kind of fun to play once in a while. And maybe just as efficient as anyone else in that battle. Okay, Behemoth Burrito, here we go. We're going to do this battle, then we're going to do a whole bunch of our tokens, and then we'll get into the 4-star PvP viewer requests. So Anios or any of you guys, if you have requests for 4 stars, we do have one already from our YouTube fans, and then we're going to get into that. I'll announce it when we get in there. And if you guys want to see a 4-star paired up with a 5-star, let me know. And I think Anios, you may have mentioned 1 or 2, so if you want to remind me in the chat, that'd be great. So 4-star Black Panther is in the match with Iron Fist and 2-star Bullseye against an Iron Fist and Professor X. This might be a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to be able to do this by playing only Panther's abilities. That's the self-imposed challenge we have in the Behemoth Burrito. So 4-star Panther specializes in red, blue, and yellow, so he's a little bit different color scheme than his 3-star self. And I'm a huge fan of his yellow ability. Creates a repeater tile that generates very strong fortified special tiles. So they hit the board fortified, which is, obviously that's great. There's a double move for red and blue. We'll take that. If we get enough blue out, the continual attack tile damage will be basically negated because the projectiles are pretty strong. Better keep purple away from Professor X and Iron Fist. Makes it pretty difficult. Yeah, there it is. They got too much purple already. I was hoping they'd play Iron Fist's ability. So, Professor went invisible. That's going to be tough. We can't hit him with a team damage power. We're going to have to try to get that invisibility tile matched away somehow. Do we have a match that isn't the green over there? I don't want to match the attack tile yet. I think I have to do it. Okay. We're taking him out pretty well. There's a board flip, and they eliminate their own invisibility tile. Can you get any luckier? Thank you, viewer luck. The only problem is we're going to take out our own attack tile for a second, but worth it for all the red and yellow. Okay, we're just about to start our machine of special tiles. Let's be real careful though. Let's get this yellow match out of the way so their repeater doesn't appear in that vulnerable location, I guess. Here we go. Alright, So let's play Protector of Wakanda. That's our repeater tile. It takes a couple turns before it shoots any of them out. So let's, while we're at it, let's play Kinetic Shield. That's some fortified projectiles, and check this out. Let's move over to Professor X. We're going to go ahead and match this fortified projectile. We have a lot more projectiles on the board because of Bullseye. So the passive side of 4-star Panther's ability is, if you match a projectile, it'll do additional damage depending on how many protects are on the board. This is probably a knockout of Professor X just because of a, let's do this one actually, might be a little bit better. Just because we're doing a match of a projectile, look at that. Knocked him all the way down to just about 100. Perfect. So on the next turn, we're going to get some, let's move over here. We're going to get our fortified special tiles procced out of our, let's see, out of our repeater tile. Let's do this on Bullseye. How much damage is that going to be? Couple thousand damage. Awesome. Here comes our specials. It's random if you get strike attack or projectiles. Here it is. Perfect. And so now that those are on the board, let's take a quick look. 400 plus strikes, 1400 protects, and almost 600 attack tile totals. Amazing. Let's go ahead and take out Professor X with our by tooth and claw, because you want to save this until you have some fortified special tiles on the board, because it does damage plus it increases the value of your fortified specials. Not just any specials, but they have to be fortified. And I only have this set at cover level 3. That's a knockout blow overkill on Professor X just to get it done. And wanted to match one more projectile if we could. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to. That's okay. This is over. So once you get 4-star Panther rolling, it is pretty much unstoppable. And if you pair him with his sister, Shuri, it's crazy. I have highlight videos saved of that, and I should probably upload them just for fun. Okay, well, we got some bonus of tokens, and guess what? It's token time. Let's hit it. 18 heroics. We're definitely due for a 4-star from that run of heroics, but we'll start over here in the standards. 37 standards. Let's run these out as quickly as possible. We'll do about 22 of these, leaving 15, and if we hit the 3-star early, we'll stop at that. The odds are 1 in 43 at a 3-star, so I know we got it last time, and I think, geez, we got it again. And I think we got it a time before. Only a couple draws. Viewer luck kicked in. We get a Ragnarok. And of course, the bonus, Beast. A couple more Beast, and then our bonus for him will be done. We can change that to someone else. Let's go to the Elites. 10 tokens here. Gold right off the bat for Panther. Really nice. Love getting the bonus from the standard tokens, because as soon as you think they aren't worth much, they turn out to be pretty good. That's why I let them build up a little while before I pull them. Another 3-star, Torch. Bonus time. Aeneas called it. Another bonus. Man, we're rolling good on that. Got to see how many more Beasts I need before I should change that. There's an Angel. Newer character. And another 3-star, Punisher. Very good run on that token pool. We'll come back to the heroics last. We're up to 65 latest legends from that purchase pack, included a couple more. So that's rolling good. Looking forward to Infinity War Cap to rotate out and the new 5-star Loki to come in. And that's about a week from Monday if you're watching this stream live. Can't wait for that to happen. It's 2 weeks from the time that Loki special store closed. Red Shift, we mentioned that earlier on. We got 3 tokens here from the full progression. Full token progression anyway. Just 2 stars, no problem. We'll get more tokens for that at the end of the event. Raging Fire is the store with 4-star main event Hulk. Haven't gotten far enough yet to get the tokens, so we'll do draws there later. the special purchase deal I did run out of here. We'll cover the results of that in a little bit. Thick as Thieves ended last night. Got a pretty good finish there. Got 9 more tokens, and we got 1 front page result. Can we get another one? Would love to get that Black Widow. Trying to build her up to the point where she will reward a 5-star Black Widow at level 280. She is a champion now. X23 is in there. That'd be a nice hit, of course. And a lot of bullseye. And, of course, 4-star Luke Cage or the legendary token would be a highlight hit. Must be saving all of our luck for the heroics. We're running pretty low here. Almost all 2 stars. Come on, guys. We can do better than that. Here's a 3-star, I'll bet. There it is. Black Panther. Couple more tokens. Then we'll get into the action after all these tokens are done. PvP, player request, viewer request. Now we'll do the daily purchase. We got a number of hero points now from that deal. And again, the daily purchase works out pretty well. That is Doc Ock. Okay, great. Taco Vault. Am I going to pull these? Let's do it. We've got a main event Hulk in there to go for. The odds are pretty stacked against us, but I'll show you. There's 3-star Marvel. Not bad. I got to show you these next couple of stores, because if you have watched my older videos and have seen, there's one side of things is viewer luck, and the other side of things is my lucky sidekicks. I've got 2 sons, and sometimes they help me with token pulls, and they're going to help me again in about a week and a half when we pull a whole bunch. 3-star Hulk. When we pull a whole bunch of latest legendary tokens and command points. But let's see, daily. I don't want to do the daily purchase in Taco Vault. That's a little too expensive, 200 hero points. But my lucky sidekick said, "Hey, Dad, can I pull a token from a couple of these stores?" I'm like, "No problem, buddy." Hit one on Venom Bob, and look at that. He nailed the 4-star Rocket and Groot in 1 shot. I couldn't believe it. We've got a token here as well. Let's see if we can get the viewer luck to kick in also to go along with the lucky sidekicks. Not there, but maybe here. And Ragnarok. Alright, I'll take a 3-star. Not bad. Okay, well, if I keep at it, we'll have a lot more tokens there and get a shot at the main event Hulk and Kingpin covers along with the support tokens and Venom Bomb. Let me know how that's going for you. Some people like that event, a lot of people don't. Here's the other lucky sidekick pull. Can you believe this, guys? Little guy walks in, hits the single pull from the free token that we all got, and check it out. Yep, he hit it. Main event Hulk, first try. I can't even tell you. That never ever happens for Rick. So I might not pull any more from this store. That's the best thing I could have hoped to get. I do want to kind of collect more supports, but I think we'll come back to this. We got enough hero points, so we'll probably do that in a later video if we do. So let's go back now and finish out the tokens in the heroic side of things. 18 is great. That's better odds than 1 in 16 for getting a 4-star, and we're due. We ran out a bunch last time and didn't get a 4-star. Maybe we'll get a good run this time. If you guys are ready, let's hit it. Already you guys did it on the first try. The viewer luck. Bang, 4-star. Count it down in 3, 2, 1. And it's my highest level 4-star character. Rogue gets another level. That's going to be a huge champ reward. We'll see when we add that in a little bit. Amazing. I knew we were due to hit a 4-star. 17 more tokens. We got a good chance of hitting another one as we go. That would be amazing. Got a gold. Vision, 3-star. Okay. Come on, gold. Let's keep hot. Keep it hot, guys. Definitely going to get some 2s in here. Back to a gold. Another angel. Cool. Yeah, on Ineos' stream, man, we had a bunch of streamers on. Kill Power 559 was on. Biggest was on. Ineos was just crushing it on his PvE. Colossus 3-star, not bad. Come on, let's get some more gold. We peer pressured him into champing his 5-star. Nah, you were going to do it anyway. And I really think, man, I know you can champion 5-star Thor as well, but get your play in with Jessica, and you can champ Thor anytime. You got all that ISO, you got all that resources. You can champ him anytime. Play with 1 5-star for a while. I think you're going to be better off. I know the guy said it's fine to jump in with 2, but yeah, enjoy it each one as you can. Last heroic token results in a 2-star, so you know we're going to do the daily deal. Come on, gold. Nope, not this time. We ran too good before. No problem. Done with the tokens. Let's get into our character levels, and then we'll hit some PvP action with 4-star character requests. Got to get this cleaned out a little bit and save some of those covers. Let's see. Let's start into 1-stars. Get those out of here. 23. And I did just want to add in a couple of the 2-stars. Who am I looking for? Storm. Check this out. She goes up to 50 saved covers and the 13 original, so we're going to have to champion her pretty soon and have all those rewards run through in one shot. That's pretty fun. I'll save that for our next video. And the other one is, maybe I didn't get it yet. Yes, we did. Human Torch also hits 50 covers, so we've got 2 fully max banked cover 2-stars that we'll have to work on real soon. Alright, that looks like fun. Let's go to the 3s. Colossus 185. Couple of angels in a row. Nice rewards here. 1000 ISO, 100 hero points. Okay. Moving up at 223, he will reward a 4-star cover, and I believe it's Jean Grey. Let's go Vision. 185. Couple of Ragnaroks. 196 and 197. Pretty good health on this guy for the rebuild. We have a max champ version of him that I don't want to sell it out because I use him in the lightning rounds a lot of times. 3-star Hulk goes to 245 for the second time. And Marvel goes to 251 for a 100 hero point reward, and she's catching up to max champ status for the second time as well. Doc Ock, I think we got 2 in a row here. Nope, just the 1, that's right. Black Panther's the one that has a couple in a row. 240 and 241. Right about 14,000 health again, and I sold out the max champ, so this guy's catching up quick. Punisher, recent duplicate champion, so he's just starting the process in. And of course our beast is bonused for a little while. He's at 237, 2 more levels on him, and he'll give us a legendary token at level 239. Let's go speed this up here a little with Torch. 4 command points. Squirrel Girl from DDQ, 194. Great. Haven't gotten any heroics from these rewards, have we? Maybe we'll get one here with Thanos. Hero points and ISO and ISO. Alright, 2 more levels and he will reward us with a 4-star Spider-Woman at 223. Interesting connection there. Scarlet Witch goes up to 213 and Dakin goes up to 221. 2 more levels on him. Rewards an X23. Nice even 9,000 health. Great. 4 stars. Yep, got a couple. Here we go. Rogue hits the huge level 338 for 7 command points. And the health is crazy at 26,500. She's basically a 4.5 star, if you want to call her that. That's the way I think of her. And Carol Danvers sometimes are just so good. Let's get Valkyrie. These are the covers that we got from the special purchase that had a bunch of ISO in it. Valkyrie hits level 290 for the legendary token, 291, and 4 command points to get to 292. She, I knew she would hit the legendary token, and it's the same thing for main event Hulk. Just happens to be that these 3 covers in a row gets us those tokens. We're going to need them pretty soon. And main event Hulk hits level 311 and 312. 5 command points for that. He hits 24,258 right in time for his PvP. This guy, when boosted, has well over 62,000 health at level 312. It's crazy. We'll show you some of his PvP action probably in our next video. Let's go Vulture. Hits level 322, catching up nicely. And Rocket and Groot from the Lucky Sidekick hit goes up to level 311. Nice. Alright, no 5 stars in the queue. Oh, just kidding. Captain America was recently changed as to be the feeder for 4-star Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. And so I just barely had Bucky at level 280, and that's the point where Captain America is the champion level reward. And what's great about getting characters to level 280 as soon as you can is you get the legendary token, and then when they change 5-star retroactively, you also qualify for the 5-star. So let's add that in, and he goes up to level 452 for 5,000 ISO reward. And that's great because now his red as the strongest color is at 693. That gets him close to tanking red up and over what Thor does, so Cap can keep Thor from taking a lot of damage when he's under 50% health. Perfect. Okay, it's time for some PvP action, guys. We're going to get in about 3 or 4 fights, probably before I'm out of time. Let's go into the shield simulator. I'd love to get through Raging Fire, but I'm right barely at the beginning. I don't think it'd be as interesting as later. Maybe we'll see. In the simulator, we've had a request from our fans on YouTube and other places. And so the 4-star that we're going to use first, I'll announce him here in a second when we pick the team we're going to play against. Probably, these are pretty tough teams. Keep in mind that I'm going to be posed up with 5-star, usually 3 different 5 stars each time. Sometimes a 4-star is mixed in. Let's see, how about, yeah, that's a pretty tough team as well. I mean, want to skip for some decent points here too. Alright, 75 points. Boy, is that a tough team. Who is that? Do we know who it is? I played that guy before. That might be who we fight. 75 points is just too good. Alright, let's do this. So here's what we're going to do. The 4-star that's been requested is Carnage. Let's go down and grab him. He's tricky 4-star to play. This is at the request of Jack Rabbit on YouTube, and I picked 5-star Daredevil to play along with him because of his healing ability, his stun, and the fact that he can make strike tiles if he becomes injured will add to the attack tiles from Carnage that he creates every single turn. But the challenge is when we play 4-stars in this matchup is we are required to play the 4-stars abilities, 2 of them anyway, and Carnage has a green and a red active ability, so Daredevil fits in pretty well. He has purple and green actives, but we'll play his purple, and Daredevil's yellow will be really good for creating strikes and helping him heal. So we'll go for yellow, purple, green, red, and so we need a black and a blue 5-star. Well, I can do that pretty well now that I have finally championed Archangel. I think he'll also play pretty well with these guys for a couple of reasons. AP reduction and another stun in blue. So here we go. We're taking Carnage into action. This is going to be a pretty tough challenge, honestly, but here's what we have going toward our favor. Carnage does not tank any of these colors, so he's going to stay safely hidden behind the bigger 5-stars. Attack tiles every single turn. As long as we keep Daredevil semi-safe with this amount of health, he's just under 50% already. So if we can avoid the trap tiles from Jessica Jones, that'll keep him safer. Let's go for purple as much as we can, because that'll allow us to stun an enemy pretty quickly, and basically Daredevil's stun also steals over a couple of enemy special tiles and converts them to strike tiles. Let's better match that trap so Jessica doesn't match it against us. Extra move, how lucky they got that. Alright. So there's attack tiles for us and the enemy. That's what makes Carnage kind of tricky to play. It's good to play him with healing characters. I want to get that match 4, but that would make this trap matchable with that set of blue. So I think what I'll do is just get a non-event match, and then I know if they match team-up tiles, she won't be matching any traps against me. Alright, what can we do here? Daredevil heals every turn. I think her traps are safe. Let's go for another black. Alright, we're doing a whole lot of damage every turn now, which is excellent because of our strike tiles adding to the attacks. But Archangel's taken a whole lot of damage since we've had to have him in front here a little bit too much. Not anything left for purple and yellow matches to keep Daredevil tanking. So what do? Probably try to get a way to have a purple and yellow lined up if at all possible. I hate to match our own special tiles, but we just have to keep Daredevil up front a little bit more. And there goes a trap. Okay, so he's going to take a lot of damage here, but the good thing about Daredevil is you knock him down and he's going to heal a whole bunch. Check this out. 9,800 up to 12,000, and even more for each strike tile that's on the board. I wish our yellow led into an active ability, but it's just right now going to be good to keep Daredevil up there, absorbing all this damage until we can get some powers fired off. There we go. Okay. So Carnage does tank red. I guess I was saying he didn't tank anything. That's fine. Jessica's really getting wiped out now. Oh man, how would the board flip to put us right into a trap? Not fair. But here we go. I think we're going to take Jessica out on this turn, and then we can start doing all of our abilities like crazy. Perfect. We'll leave Okoye for last if we can. And we're trying to get to our red and green powers from Carnage. Let's see. We've got to keep red and green away from Thor. What can we do here, guys? We have our purple. I think I'm going to play it after. Let's get this red match. That's Carnage will take 1 shot of damage. Not too severe. Okay. Perfect. Now let's do this. Let's stun Thor, and I think once Sonar Strike kicks in for all this damage, we're going to wear him out pretty quickly with the additional strike tiles, attack tiles, and more. I would love to get that green match, but I don't think Okoye's going to play her heal though. No problem. Let's just keep Daredevil up front for now. That's why I save her for last. She's not able to heal while at full health, of course, and she puts a lot of team-up tiles on the board. Unfortunately, Archangel tanks team-up rather than Daredevil. It would be much better if Daredevil did. Here we go. Do we finally get enough AP? Look at that. Took Thor out because of all the additional damage to a stunned enemy. Perfect. That's great because he was just about to awake from his stun. We finally have red enough to play Carnage's red ability, and I want to get his black as well here. I'm just trying to keep Archangel alive for that. Let's go for match 4 in red so Okoye doesn't get it. We need to watch her yellow. I don't want her to heal now that we're getting her knocked down pretty good. Alright, so we have enough red to play Carnage, his symbiote scythes. Let's stun her first with Sonar Strike. I think, should we do that? And then we can go for his green ability. Yeah, let's do it. Stun first. Let's play Symbiote Scythes. That's going to do team damage if there was a full team to hit. But what's really important about Carnage is you can fire this off with only a cost of 7, but it's much better to play it when you have 10 red so that you don't incur the team damage. So here we go. It hits pretty hard for an AoE to the front target, and we're doing additional damage because of our strike tiles plus the Sonar Strike damage. Can we get our enough green to fire off Carnage's ability? I hope we can here, guys. This might end pretty quickly now that she's stunned. I don't know what we're going to do it. I wanted to do it for Jackrabbit. I think this is it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, his green ability destroys tiles on the board randomly, and if he destroys enemy special tiles, you get additional damage when that happens. It's very much like Venom that we played in our last match, but sometimes if you win too quickly, that's not much of a problem. It's just over. Val in action at the request of Ineos. You got it. Let's do it. She actually really is a good 4-star to play along with 5-star. So here's what we're going to do. Let's take on, I don't think we'll want to do a Gambit team, but here we go. Basically, this is like what people are calling the current meta team, the Dream Team. We can take them on with Valkyrie. Let's go. So I think what I'll do is bring in my Thor for this. He's under half health, and that's going to be perfect. Valkyrie builds up your team's strongest color, so Thor's green will be my team's strongest color almost every time. And they have Okoye on their team. Valkyrie has an active red that I'd like to get a lot of use out of. Let's show what you can do when you have Okoye on your team with Valkyrie's red. It is absurd. So let's grab her. Here we go. Simba is on. How is it going? Want to see Ghost Rider next? That's great. That'll be our third battle after we get through with the viewer request of Valkyrie on the team. This is great. Valkyrie is fully tanked over. She doesn't have any of her tiles that'll put her in trouble. That's perfect. So who do we start with? I think we better try to focus on Jessica first. Now, we have Okoye on the team. There's a match 4 in black, and I say this all the time. There's also a match 4 in blue that doesn't help our team or theirs much. It does technically help Jessica, but not a lot. What I say is don't always jump out to the first match 4 you see. Here's a better move in my opinion. I'm going to move this black over to the right, and it'll get a match 3 of black, but it'll also drop down a match 4 in team up. And team up is so important when you have Okoye on your team. I think that's a better move. They're forced to do the blue that doesn't help them much. Every time our team takes a certain amount of damage, Valkyrie will create those strike tiles. That's a good part of her passive. They're not huge, but they will add up over time, and basically when you're playing against 5 stars, that's going to happen a lot. And check this out. Valkyrie, one of the best things she does is create her bounty hunter tile. It's a countdown tile at the beginning of the turn that's assigned to a random enemy. And let me see, I'm going to have to move this so I can read who it's assigned to. It's assigned to Thor. Perfect. So I want to typically focus on Jessica first, but let's see if we can get the bounty to qualify on Thor so that it will earn our team's strongest AP. Let's go. I don't want them to get a lot of yellow, although there's a team-up match on the board. Yeah, let's take the yellow. That's going to be a little more important overall. They matched away our bounty tile, so now it's going to probably, it'll randomly reset on somebody else. Check it out. How cool. It randomly assigned itself to Thor again, and then the board shake damage, we didn't have to do anything. It already qualified the bounty bonus against him, so we earned green for that. It also reduced that team's strongest AP because the bounty qualified. It's so good. So let's see who it assigns to this time. Alright, is it on Okoye? It is. Let's put her in front so we can qualify our damage on her. Actually, I'm not going to put her in front. Let's keep it on Jessica, and here's why. If we get our green, let's misalign that match 4 in black because I don't want to take a chance of it getting matched. Uh-oh. Trap tile, but right on Okoye so she can absorb a lot of that damage and heal as soon as we get enough yellow. So we have our green ready to fire off. That's why I said even though the bounty is assigned on somebody that isn't Jessica, no problem. Let's go ahead and play God of Thunder. This is going to do additional damage with the 13 team up AP we have. It's going to do tons up and over the normal 14,000. Look at that. It knocked Jessica all the way down to about 987. Crazy. Alright, so we're going to need to get a little bit of yellow to heal Okoye, and then we'll end this match. Already, let's do a black and white double move to get Jessica out of here. Enemy Thor's pretty angry with us now. He's in God mode. Expect a lot of lucky critical action. Extra move coming our way. Look at that. We're almost going to lose Okoye, but we should get enough yellow here, I hope. Please? Maybe? Didn't get any yellow from that. Wow, amazing. Well, let's move over here. It's already time. This is going to end the match regardless. We have our red ready to fire with Valkyrie. And what's one of the best things about Dragon Fang Fury, her red ability, is it does individual hits of damage, 5 of them. The base damage is 1852, so not a ton, but Okoye has 19 team up to add to each individual hit. This would take out 2 different 30,000 health enemies, or at least 20 something. Here we go. Ready for Dragon Fang Fury? It's a really cool animation as well. Amazing damage with Okoye along with Valkyrie. Good idea, great suggestion, guys. Keep them coming. We're building up the points. We're getting through this shield simulator, and hey, this thing ends in a few days, so we really gotta focus and get more viewer requests. There's only 2 days and 5 hours left in the simulator for the season. All right, Simba requested Ghost Rider, the 4-star. Let's get him into some action. Let me think about who he would pair up well against. Let's see. This is probably a good team, definitely good points to take on. So Ghost Rider specializes in red, green, and black. We'll certainly be using his black. It's one of the best black damage potential moves in 4-star land. And I'm actually a fan of the restructure they did on him. His green became really pretty good. So let me think. My challenge is we need to use 2 of their abilities. He does have 3 pretty good ones. I think what we'll do is stick to his green and black. And while his red is pretty good, his green is a team damage ability. I think that'll go over pretty well. Let's keep Okoye in here, because she can add a lot to that team damage. But do we have another 5-star that we can get some attack tiles out of for the benefit of reducing the cost of Ghost Rider's green? Let me think. I don't know that we really have an attack tile maker in that group. So let's think about a different character that can make attack tiles. Gamora's black would do it, but we're not going to do that. Her blue kind of makes attack tiles. Let me think here. Cloak and Dagger might be good because they can build up black for Ghost Rider, and then the purple this might be a good idea. Let's see if we can get through this. And I know Okoye has a heal, but I almost went into the match with 7,000 health. Whew, that was close. So 1 5-star against 3 champed 5 stars. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, so looks like the board is pretty good in purple. That's not a bad thing at all. Let's start off with a match 4 in purple. Got to keep purple away from Daredevil. That's going to be really dangerous for him to have. Extra move in yellow. Ah, okay. Of course, it got ruined for us just a little bit. Cloak and Dagger helps you out as much as they take good moves away. Let's do a big match 4 in yellow. We're going to keep a lot of yellow handy and try to keep Okoye up front. Yeah, I think this is going to work pretty good, guys. I have an idea that we're going to be able to get through this as long as we can keep a whole lot of yellow going to heal Okoye repeatedly. And we'll whittle Thor down. There's our first attack tile to help decrease the cost of our green. Now it went into a bad spot. I wanted to do the match 4, but we'll just do it as a match 3 to keep that alive. So, sorry, that's in the way all the time. The enemy team has 9 green already, amazingly quick, so let's be very careful about that. Every green match we have to take from now on until Thor is out. Daredevil also has a green ability, but it's not as horrible as Thor's is. Very good. Once we get him down, oh, I set him up for a green. Oh man, that's just awful. We're gonna lose Cloak and Dagger right here. Let me think about this for a second. Let's heal Okoye up just a little bit more, but for the most part, oh man, we got a ton of team up out of that. We might get pretty lucky here. Let's play Indomitable Spirit again. No team up matches out of that. But Cloak and Dagger can hit with Pocket Dimension now. It's usually a very cheap ability to hit for quick damage, but Okoye is going to add a bunch to it. Let's go. Knocked Thor for 18,000 because of that, and now, yeah, I think we're just going to take this hit and lose Cloak and Dagger. No problem. It's also going to really hurt Ghost Rider, but let's see. How do we want to do this? I think what we should do is try to misalign this match 4 in red, because we can get black that drops black. Well, I didn't misalign it at all. Good thing they won't do an extra move. Thor's got a Thunder might mess that up a little bit, and here comes big green damage. It took Ghost Rider out. Come on, Rick. They had enough team up from Okoye. Alright, let's start over. Maybe Cloak and Dagger wasn't the best idea. What we're going to do... That's not fair to our viewer audience, is it? Nah, let's retreat and start over. We have health packs to use. Only lost 1 point. Couldn't keep him away from green, or at least I didn't try hard enough. Let's do this again. That's a tough team. I think... Let's do this. Come on. Get your act together, Rick. We can do this. So Cloak and Dagger was probably a pretty tough choice. We don't have to have every color covered, but maybe in this case, if we are trying to get attack tiles to reduce the cost of Ghost Rider's ability, let's see how far we can get with Hawkeye. He does create attack tiles through a pretty far advanced set of his arrows, and we might be able to get some pretty good use out of his early arrow. So, alright, here we go this time. This is going to go a lot better for sure. Remind me to watch green a whole lot better than I did last time, guys. But if we could have had enough black with Ghost Rider, we could have taken Thor out. Now we have a good plan. We've got enough black. Ghost Rider's Penance Stare is ready to play. And what I like about the way they designed it, where Jessica Jones is the target enemy, she's done 6,800 total damage. His ability does twice that amount, 200%. That's already going to do like 12,600 damage. So let's save that for the right moment. We are going to absolutely blast a couple of the enemies away with Penance Stare at least, if not more, from his green and perhaps his red ability if we get enough countdowns played from Hawkeye. We'll see. We might have to play Hawkeye's red, but there's a first evidence tile. A lot of damage there. Earns them their strongest AP. Alright. Jessica has now done 17,000 plus damage. She has 41,000 health. Guess what we're planning to do? That's right. She hits us just a little bit more. It's already a guaranteed knockout blow. There, she did it. 1,900 more damage. You know what that means. 19,900 is just a hair under 40,000 total damage. Here comes Penance Stare, all ready to take Jessica Jones out. Crazy damage from a 4-star. Great idea, Simba. Now I think we're finally going to get on a roll here. Okay, so let's take this green away. Sometimes when the enemy has that repeater tile from Human Torch, I actually kind of want to leave it on the board because it basically burns up their green AP every turn, and it's hard for them to build up to an active ability. But alright, let's go for red. Let's try to get some more team-up tiles on the board. That looks pretty good. Let's heal. Thought we'd get a couple of random matches. That's probably a good play right there. Stunned. So Hawkeye's going to have to do the help here for a couple of turns. And let's see. Enemy team doesn't have much going on for AP at all. Yeah, if that team has to match black, you know that you're keeping the colors they want away a little bit. They'll take green here. Yep. More purple. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can do this with all three of Ghost Rider's abilities. We got to watch Thor's health, 50,000. Oh man, they're going to get purple if I don't take it. Alright. Six green. We'll take green. Don't want to give them too many match 4s, but Okoye can heal for a lot of this damage, so I think that part's okay. Blue. That repeater tile is going to be very tough. We got to get rid of that before they start getting too many protect tiles. They have 7 red. Okay. We need just a little more red as well. Shoot, how are we going to get that repeater tile matched away? I don't see a way to do it. We'll get a little more team up. Don't match green. They did match green. Now we're in trouble. They're already up to 10 green again. So let's play a stun tile. And everything we do now has to be super careful not to line up a green match. And we have to try to get rid of those protect tiles. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Let's get a red. Cool. Alright. Stun hit Thor. Now we're in a lot better shape. Let's play yellow for either team-up tiles or a little more healing. Okay, well, let's get that match 4 in team-up. That's too good. Extra move in red. Once again, another match 4 in team-up. I think I'll do it that direction. Bunch of green. Alright, they're up to 15 green. We better end this quickly. Let's play this again. A little more team-up is going to be great. Now, Ghost Rider Hellfire does damage to the target, and it places a repeater that will start making some attack tiles. The problem is it's going to take a turn before it does that. I was hoping to get Thor knocked out already, but while he's stunned, at least he won't play his green ability. It will be Daredevil will play his right away. So that'll kind of get us a better deal out of that green enemy AP. Here's Hellfire for the attack tiles. Just in time, the more attack tiles on the board decreases the cost of burning rubber. So now instead of 12, it's down to 10. I'd love to let that go a little bit longer. Let's see how much additional damage Okoye gets us with a second cast of Hellfire. Maybe it'll take Thor out. Perfect. Now we can let more attack tiles build up, and we're gonna be able to take this team out, and I'd love to win with a Penance Stare. Why would he match the black I wanted to get right there? Unbelievable. There's more attacks. Perfect. Let's play Burning Rubber. It's down to a cost of 6, the minimum it can be. It's normal team damage. Normally a team damage ability, but Okoye is going to add a bunch to it. How about 32,000, guys? So we know we can end the match here, but let's see if there's any way possible to get enough black to end this in a couple of turns. We need just one black match. We're doing quite a bit of damage. He's going to heal. Board flipped. He's got his Sonar Strike. I don't want to get stunned again. That'll end up taking a lot more time. Let's go ahead and end it with Ghost Rider's green. Nice job. Good team. Burning Rubber gets the win. Very cool. Okay. Jackrabbit's on live. I played your team, buddy. We did a good job with Carnage, and I think that was a fun team. We got through the requests. Do you have another quick request to throw to here live? I'll do it here next, right now in the next fight. If you have a good 4-star you want to give us a challenges and it'll be the last match that we take on for the night. And I won't, bring Okoye along for the, kind of like a cheat code she can be a little bit. So if you can work on her, guys, I strongly suggest doing that. That's a tough team, but fun. Let's skip and see who we get here. We'll leave it up to Jacques Rabbit to decide what 4-star we want to play. If you can get it in the next couple of seconds while I select a team, that would be great. How about, he's thinking, guys, who's it going to be from 4-star land? I've got almost everybody. Oh, that's a great challenge. Here's what we're going to do just for you. A very good idea. The problem with Infinity War Spider-Man is when you play him with 5 stars, he doesn't necessarily tank his own colors, and therefore he doesn't create a lot of web tiles on the board. So if I can find a Peter Parker team, let's get a couple skips in here, he will be creating web tiles for us, and then we'll be able to play Infinity War Spider-Man. Good idea. Might not be able to get the most out of him unless we can find a Peter Parker team, though, just to let you know. You'll see him in Shield Simulator all the time. Let's see if we can find him. Ghost Rider on the 5-star. Come on, somebody's got to have a Parker team so we can do this request. Do you have a second choice in case we can't queue up a Peter Parker in time for the live stream here? I might not be able to, since our point levels are getting up a little bit higher now. People are using their A teams more. All right, second choice coming up since there we go. Black Panther King of Wakanda is a great idea, and I just mentioned him earlier, how he can really get going. Let's do it. All right, so let's play with him. against maybe, yeah, I think this would be a good team. Let's do that. We've got him right there, full health and ready to go. I'll probably use his blue and yellow abilities, and that's our challenge. We have to use at least 2 of the 4-star that we bring along into the match. And his red ability is good, but I think it'll be underleveled compared to the 5 stars that we're going to use him with. So since that's the case, I think we'll bring along Captain America for a very strong red and a purple ability. And that'll leave us with black and green to use. And in this case, I think maybe Black Bolt can be the black and green. Here we go. This would be a pretty fun team. Hopefully that's going to be an okay. Look at that. Czar is also on the chat. Longtime stream fan. How's it going? If we get this match over quickly, Czar, if you want to see a 4-star champ in action, let us know, and I might be able to squeeze in a quick fight using that 4-star. If we have to roll it into the next video because of time, I'll gladly do that. Alright, so Iceman is pretty tough. He has a 4-turn stun with his blue, and I think we're going to be okay because we're going to be going for a lot of blue matches for our Panther. So let's actually target Thanos first and work on him. I'll make yellow matches primarily because I really want to get a quick jump on Panther's yellow ability for his repeater tile. And I was hoping to level up my Green Goblin because he has the ability to fortify repeaters for you. But I don't have Goblin champed. I don't have a way to play competitively with him yet, so that'll have to wait. But nice match 5 with the immediate critical match. Alright, we are already ready to play Protector of Wakanda. Our yellow tiles look spread out pretty good. Hopefully it's not in the middle. Bottom right corner. Couldn't be a better location for that repeater tile. That is the viewer luck working for us here. I'm going to go ahead and match a couple more charge tiles. You usually want to kind of let charge tiles build up on the board so that Black Bolt can start doing his damage, but we're in really good shape here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get more yellow. Maybe we can get another repeater going. They got a bunch of purple, and okay, so our repeater fired off for the first time. Iceman is going to fire off his purple unless they choose to play Thanos' purple ability. Let's start hitting Iceman. We're going to need to take him out pretty quickly now. And what do we do next? Probably take more red here. Kind of hoping they play Infinite Power. There it is. Good. That does lock up our board so that our repeater won't be able to play the special tiles or place the special tiles until that thing's knocked out. So, but Iceman would have created a lot of blue with his purple. That could have been a lot more trouble. Let's go back to hit Thanos for a turn or two. I want that yellow match in the middle. They ended the turn, and it's so funny when they play Old Man Logan's black ability when they also have the board locked up with Infinite Power, because normally he places a bunch of very strong black strike tiles, but Thanos doesn't allow that to happen. So all they did was end the turn. So funny. Alright, yellow drops red. Gotta try to keep these guys healthy. Alright. One more turn on that countdown, and then we're gonna get... what do we do? Let's get purple up here. They got a lucky green. That's bad. That's team damage from Iceman. Figures, right? The countdown resolved and got them the matching green that they needed off of the board. Oh well, we're going to take out Iceman for that. Let's go for Old Man Logan up front, which will mean the red damage will hit the non-target enemies, so it'll hit Thanos and Iceman from Rope-a-Dope. Wait, do we want to wait a turn? Nope, let's do it now. That's just about a knockout blow on Iceman. And let's just take him out with the very next match. How about purple? We need to use our purple. That could have decreased their green AP. And I'm saving up red for the final blow on Old Man Logan once Thanos is knocked out. So, alright. They have no real... Yeah, they have dangerous AP. They have 11 black, so I don't want Old Man Logan to play his black ability. Let's play Man Without a Country on black. That reduces their AP down to 5, and they can't play a black ability for 5 more turns. It's actually very helpful of an ability. Let's get yellow. Look how quickly we're whittling down Thanos because of the extra special tile damage, and you add that to Black Bolt's energy channeling, and we're good to go. Let's play another Protector of Wakanda, another repeater tile that's going to do the same thing about producing fortified special tiles. We're looking pretty good here. We haven't played his blue yet, and I hate to match charge tiles away, but that gets our blue ready to go. And now we can play that on the next turn. We need some protect tiles. Here we go. This is Kinetic Shield. A lot of people run this at cover level 3, but I play it at cover level 5 because it creates so many more projectiles and they're pretty strong. Since we have the 10 red AP on hand, let's make sure and knock out Thanos right here. We only have Old Man Logan remaining, and you got to see. No, don't play that. Oh my gosh, what a terrible team up. Removed a bunch of our fortification. But we have our red ready to play from Captain America, and now it's coup de grace because there's only one remaining enemy. He's got 26,000 health. We've got a decent amount of AP built up. You get a big hit of 15,000 plus 800 some damage for every point of AP you have in every other color. He's got 26k. Let's see if we can do it. For the win, a one-shot knockout. Nice job, good suggestion on Panther, and we get to the next level in the Shield Sim. Let's take a look at our time. I got Loki 5-star Czar, but I only have 2 covers so far. The only covers I got for him are the ones that were rewarded from 2 levels from the main event Hulk. I didn't even draw Loki at all from his store. And as soon as I knew we were going to get covers, I was glad I didn't pull a whole bunch there. I am going to pull a bunch for Loki, though, once he enters Latest Legends and Cap rotates out. So, Czar, did you have a quick guess on a 4-star, or a quick suggestion on a 4-star? We have time for one more quick fight. I think we can squeeze it in before I have to do PvE for the night. I do like Cap. His purple came in real handy, and his red obviously was really good. I really think his yellow sounded great before he came out, and then as many times as I've ever played him, I've used his yellow ability twice. It costs a lot, and it makes sense that it does cost a lot to revive an ally, but you know, you just don't hope to have an ally knocked down, and you can't play it unless one of your teammates is knocked out. So that's one of the drawbacks to Captain America. He only has one ability that does damage. So let me see. Let me find a team. And Czar, did you have a 4-star you wanted to see in action? I can play 5-star Loki. I guess, you know what? Let's do that. Let's see if we can play his purple ability, and that can be our challenge. That'll be fine. 4-star Spider-Man has been requested, and the problem with Infinity War Spider-Man is I couldn't find a team with Peter Parker on it because I would need Parker to be creating a bunch of web tiles for me for my Infinity War Spider-Man, because 4 stars wouldn't be able to create his own web tiles because he wouldn't be making his own color matches. Funny. Alright. Any other requests? I mean, I could play Miles Morales or Spider-Gwen, but I think you'd probably come up with a little more creative choice. I'll give you a minute to think about it. 4-star Wolverine. Hey, I know that's a favorite. Let's do it. Here's a good, fun team to play against. It should be a quicker, easier win, and you don't get to fight against a champed Doc Ock very often. So let's bring X-Force Wolverine into the fight. Great idea. We'll get a ton of use out of his black ability. Let's see, did I scroll past him already? I did. There he is. Alright, so who can we use? Oh, what happened? I clicked too fast. Slow down, Rick. I know we got to hurry up, but you don't want to lose your choices here. There we go. So who can we play with X-Force Wolverine? We're going to use his black and green abilities, so we're going to have to use red, blue, yellow, and purple with other characters. We're going to get a lot out of his black. It'll destroy the enemy team's strongest color. I don't know what color that's going to be yet. Let's see. Who's going to pair well with him? I know we already played Daredevil, and he would actually pair with him pretty well. Cap would do good. Let's go for Thanos. Purple, green, black. We're good. No, we don't want to do that for the green, do we? Let's see here. We can go for Gambit for red, purple, green, black, and then blue and yellow. Do I have a 5-star that can do blue and yellow pretty well? Not really. But we could heal Hawkeye. Let's do it. And we'll play Wolverine's yellow for a healing. Okay, here we go, guys. I think we got a chance at this. The problem we're going to have is the enemy Black Bolt's going to create a lot of charge tiles on the board. But as soon as we need it, we get viewer luck right on the stream because we have an extra move in red, the color we need to build up quickly for Gambit, and watch that critical tile is going to land right there and make a match on those team-ups. This is going to hit really hard to start off. Boom. Nice. Okay, so Wolverine does tank green with this team setup, so I'm going to get some green matches quickly while he has full health, and try to get things rolling really quickly. When you're fighting against Black Bolt, you want to match away charge tiles every turn if you can. You can't do it every single turn. There gets to be so many, but that's why Gambit is, sorry, that's in the way. That's why Gambit is really helpful, because he can destroy charged tiles and earn AP for them. We're going to take a chance here. Green drops purple. Alright, getting the charge tiles match away. Wolverine's hurt already, but that's alright. We're not going to use him too much more until we need to fire off his abilities. We're just about ready to go with this. Let's get this double charge tile purple match, and the enemy team is right now in a bunch of trouble. Let's see, do we wait one more turn? Yep, I think we do. Gambit's got full health. Let's do this black and blue match. Get our black AP built up faster with charge tiles. You know you get 3 AP for the single charge tile plus the other 2, so a match 3 gives you 5 AP instead of 3. Alright, Black Bolt's got 17,000 health. We've got a bunch of red. Let's start our damage. Aces and 8s hits once for about 8,000. 10,000 if you're lucky. Let's knock him out. What's Wolverine's surgical strike hit? It hits black. Not a lot of black on the board, so let's go ahead and knock Black Bolt out with our red ability. Now we don't have to worry about charge tiles as much. Let's roll. On to Doc Ock. Now with Black Bolt knocked out, is that still the strongest color? It is. Alright. So, let's go ahead and fire off. Let's see. Let's play our stun. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. Let's get a charged match. There's plenty of charge tiles now. Cool. And Gambit destroying charge tiles you earn the AP for. So if we get that yellow or this yellow charge tile, that'll build up the instead of doing matches for yellow, will build up toward Wolverine's heal that way. So let's do, what do we want to do? I don't want to do that Wolverine match in the middle. Okay, let's just get a safe yellow match with Gambit. Sounds good. Stun coming up right here. Bola arrow. Alright. Black, our repeater tile's in danger, so instead of matching it, let's destroy all black tiles on the board with Wolverine's Surgical Strike. This should do quite a bit of damage. Or should we wait till we have strike tiles out from Hawkeye? Let me think here. Maybe we will. Let's play Raging Cajun. That'll be countdowns. And let's see. We can do thinking it through twice here. Let's get this hit going for some AP. Alright. Let's hit her with Surgical Strike. Do we want to do it now? Sorry, I'm going back and forth. No, let's wait till we get our strike tiles out from Hawkeye. That'll hit a lot harder, and I think that'll be just about a game ender. It'd be more fun to end the game with that, end the match. Alright, the great thing about Gambit and Hawkeye is Hawkeye passively fortifies your countdown tiles for you. Uh-oh, here comes a bunch of red. Not too dangerous. Yeah, pretty dangerous actually. But here comes Explosive Arrow on Doc Ock, and then our Raging Cajuns are actually going to take this guy out. And now we just have Phoenix to worry about. And the team's strongest color would have now has changed to green because that's her strongest color. There's quite a few green on the board. Let's see if we can get Sonic Arrow to fire off, and then we'll finish this thing. That's going to hurt. This will be our last match, guys. We're just about ready to finish this off with Wolverine's abilities. We'll play his Recovery. It's a heal tile. A couple of turns and he'll earn a bunch of health back. We can now make a black match this way. Ooh, Chain Lightning. That's a very interesting team up. I didn't expect that. We better do Surgical Strike now. Look at all the green on the board. Perfect. This is going to do great damage. Okay, so we're ready to do Surgical Strike. It won't be a knockout blow because she has 25,000 health, but watch how much damage this does. 13, 16, 20,000 with the residual from the strike tiles is amazing. Let's see if we can get X-Force to finish the job. 1,700 health, and we have enough for a final shot of Surgical Strike to absolutely win the match. Good suggestion. That was a lot of fun. Didn't even let Wolverine heal. Awesome. We did it, guys. Thank you for the 4-star challenge requests. That's a lot of fun. We'll try to do that again in the next video if I can get it in the next 2 days before the season simulator ends. There's only 2 days and 5 hours left. I appreciate all the great choices and the interaction in the chat. Thanks so much for keeping the discussion going live, guys, while I'm so distracted with the game. I got to take notes from Ineos and a couple other guys that stream MPQ on Twitch, including Adam and Kill Power. Those guys do great. So I'm out of time, but if you need more MPQ, hit the links below. You can hit those guys' pages up and watch their videos if they're not on live, but make sure and follow so you catch them when they are. Also on YouTube, I put all the videos up there so you can like and follow as well there if you can, please. And support the other MPQ YouTube guys, which is Mr. MPQ and Artem. Those guys do a great job. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I gotta run, and have a good one. We'll be on again soon. Thanks so much.